Welcome to Gaming Intelligence.
Great to be here.
Today we're doing a deep dive into something really shaping the digital gaming scene. Artificial intelligence, AI, and specifically how it's hitting same-game parlays.
Yeah, it's a big one. Understanding this is, well, it's pretty crucial for figuring out where things are headed.
Definitely. So, first off, maybe a quick refresher. What exactly are same-game parlays?
Sure. Simply put, they let players combine several different predictions within just one single sporting event.
Right, all into one selection.
Exactly. The appeal, is giving players more control, letting them craft their own sort of narrative within a match.
More direct influence. Yeah, I get that. But for the operators, the companies offering these, it sounds complex.
Oh, it is. Using the, let's say, traditional methods, it's become a real headache.
A hurdle, yeah. What's the main challenge there?
Well, it's the sheer number of possible combinations, just within one game. Generating all those, figuring out fair probabilities, fair pricing.
And managing the risk that comes with it, especially live during the game.
Precisely. It puts a huge strain on older systems. So operators without better tech, they might have to oversimplify what they offer.
Or just face potentially massive, unpredictable financial risks.
Exactly that. It's a tough spot.
Okay, so the old ways are kind of buckling under the weight of same-game parlays.
They really are.
And this is where AI comes into the picture, right? As the potential solution.
That's the core insight, yeah. AI is emerging as, well, a key way to tackle this complexity.
How so? What can AI actually do here?
Well, AI gives us these powerful tools. Sophisticated models can automatically generate a huge range of viable same-game parlay options for every event, much faster and more comprehensively.
And so it handles the generation part. What else?
What's really fascinating is their ability to understand the relationships between predictions as a game unfolds.
Relationships, like how one thing affects another?
Exactly. For instance, if one player looks likely to score, AI can figure out how that impacts the probability of, say, another player getting an assist on that potential goal. It sees the connections.
Ah, so it's not just isolated bets anymore. It understands the correlations.
Yes, and that ability lets it dynamically adjust the pricing for these combined selections.
Based on live data?
Live data, historical patterns, risk assessment. Think of it like real-time price adjustments based on unfolding information.
That sounds much smarter.
It is, and there's more. AI can also analyze player behavior, anonymously of course, to suggest combinations that might actually interest specific user segments more.
Personalization then. So AI isn't just about churning out more options.
No, not at all.
It's about making them more relevant, more engaging, and crucially, helping operators manage it all more efficiently.
That's a really critical point. You've got it. AI is automating stuff that used to need tons of manual work.
Freeing up resources.
Right. And allowing for constant adaptation as the game plays out. This precise risk management through AI, it lets operators offer a much wider range of interesting options.
Options that might have seemed too risky before.
Exactly. Things previously considered too unpredictable to price or manage effectively.
Have we seen this work in practice? Any examples?
Yeah, absolutely. There are cases where implementing AI for same-game parlays led to, well, pretty significant jumps in user engagement.
Okay.
And at the same time, a more stable, predictable risk profile for the operator, even though they were offering way more variety.
So the engagement wasn't just hype or marketing.
No, it was underpinned by better back-end systems. Systems powered by AI that could, present the right combinations, price them accurately, and handle the risk side smoothly.
That makes sense. The tech enabled the better experience.
Fundamentally, yes.
So looking forward then, what's the main takeaway for the industry here regarding same-game parlays and AI?
I think the essential point is this. Same-game parlays represent a big shift towards more player-driven, customized experiences.
Right. Players want more control.
They do. And to offer these kinds of experiences safely, effectively, and at scale, well, AI is moving from nice to have to must have.
It becomes fundamental infrastructure.
Pretty much. It's not just about offering more stuff. It's about managing the whole ecosystem intelligently.
The risk, the pricing, the user experience, all of it.
All interconnected.
Right.
And investing in this AI capability now, it really builds a strong foundation.
For what comes next? More personalization, more innovation.
Absolutely. It sets the stage for future product development. Which kind of leads to a key question for anyone listening, right? How are you thinking about integrating AI into your strategies for these kinds of offerings? How are you preparing for this?
That's a great point to consider, and I think future discussions will definitely need to unpack the technologies behind these next-gen platforms.
Sounds good.
Thanks for joining us today on Gaming Intelligence for this really insightful deep dive.
My pleasure. And just a reminder for everyone listening.
Ah, yes, of course.
This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It doesn't promote or encourage gambling. Always play responsibly and follow your local laws.
Well said. Thanks again.